Hello and welcome everybody to your favorite Monday evening entertainment. This is the Back to Warcraft FFA Night, everybody. This is a new week. This is week 8. We got the reigning and defending champion in Sheik being challenged by 3 new challengers here, and one of them, FFA legend Qwest. Then we got fan favorite SaySo. And we got BobbyOG. Oh yeah. Those are the 3 players that will challenge Sheik tonight. My name is Neo, but for FFA Night, I need a companion. I need the man who's with me for almost every single FFA cast, if he's not playing himself. An absolute legend of the FFA scene, a very solid player, a better caster, and an even better organizer is by my side. It is RulaZ. How you doing? And as every week,
but also as everyone, right? Because it's FFA night and you're tuning in.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to say. You once again put up a hell of a lineup. So will Sheik defend again tonight?
Well, it's gonna be extremely hard, I think. I'm curious which race he's gonna play. I think he might go with Undead because of the map, but yeah, more of that later. Because we have a new face, and I'm not sure if you know Mr. BobbyOG.
If I'm not mistaken, he was part of the replay that we watched with Lelu and Todd, and he's mostly an FFA player, 4-4 player, but is also now playing FFA.
Yeah, and that's the pretty insane part. Like this season, which ended yesterday or today, he played 300 4v4 games on Grandmaster level. He played 300 Survival Chaos games, which is, I think, also an hour. And after that, he decided, let's go to FFA. And he played 300 FFA games there.
Holy shit!
Which is the most games of everyone in FFA. Even though Eshan is playing like 10-hour days very frequently. So yeah, BobbyOG is really the OG, and he became so strong so fast. He's now at the moment ranked 9. But it's still gonna be hard because he's still he's ranked 7, sorry. But still he is the lowest ranked player of this lineup, because we have SaySo, who is currently on 5th position, or ended the season on 5th. Against Sheik, the reigning champ, who is 3rd, and Qwest, who is the highest seed, as finishing 2nd place this season.
This is almost feels like a season final lead-in already. Of course, FFA will be part of the season finals again. The players did well. We were a little skeptical last season when it came to participation, because let's be honest, FFA on War3 Champions was almost dead, but man, how revitalized it is now.
Yeah, totally. Like, biggest thanks to you, of course, but also, of course, to all the players. Like, we have, as already mentioned, Bobby put in extremely high volume in the NA hours. Like, NA was dead for a long time on W3 Champions. Like, we started with Europe, and then Bobby saved the NA times. So yeah, Bobby, Eshan, and also Qwest playing pretty much the most games this season. So big thanks to them.
And also, big thanks to one of our biggest and best supporters recently, because we got the first donation and the biggest donation for a while for the FFA prize money here for tonight. $50 by Butt Crumbs. Less than 3 to the Warcraft 3 community and the casting crew. Boom!
Oh my god, yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Dude, this guy is gifting subs left, right, and center, now contributing to the prize pool as well. Absolutely fantastic. Much appreciated, Buttcrumbs. You're a gem. So this is interesting. We got a lot of different time zones here. I know for Sheik, he's like Eastern Russia. It's like 1 a.m. or something for him. SaySo for him in New Zealand, he just got up. It's 6 a.m. Then we got Bobby from NA. It must be afternoon-ish or even morning for him. And yeah, it's wild in here.
Yeah, exactly. Like Sheik and Qwest pretty much both the Russians, and then we have Bobby the Canadian and SaySo the New Zealanders. I'm very curious which show we're gonna play.
Me too.
SaySo is already awake. He's not yet in the game. He said he's taking a quick shower, which is understandable at 6 a.m. Like he is also a poker player, so I know he is up at 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the casinos. So pretty hard sleep schedule shift for this game, and yeah, big props to him to taking it still.
Did you check out the new Blizzard PTR just yet? And do you have any thoughts on the observer system? Because I had a little deep dive on my feedback when it comes to the one-on-one perspective, but I'm curious if you have something to say about it from an FFA perspective.
Like I haven't, I saw the screenshots and I thought it looks very nice. But yeah, I've also seen your review today, like not all of it, but parts of it. Pretty much the part where you were ranting about the 12-player view, which is pretty crowded, which I guess is understandable that it's crowded. So yeah, I'm not too sure yet what I think about it. So would it also work on W3 Champions?
Yes.
Or is this just on Battle.net?
Nope,
Okay.
works on every game mode. So it could be interesting for FFA and 4-on-4, where we don't
since the
really
FFA overlay,
have overlays left.
Yeah, the FFA overlay is breaking pretty much always as soon as there is too much info, right? So
Yes.
I'm not sure. Maybe it will still break. Like who is saying that it's not gonna break? It's Blizzard.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me really, but yeah. And then you told me last week to just put something on the left mouse button and follow the unit. That wouldn't work anymore.
Yeah, true. Like as in the chat, the Toxie said like Control plus C. I'm not sure if it was related to that, but maybe this is also a shortcut of following.
It is related, but it centers the camera on the unit at that specific time, and if you keep holding it, then it's stuttering. You can try it. It does work now already, but yeah, we'll show the people. SaySo has arrived, and now we're down to picking races, I guess. Qwest, Forever Undead, BobbyOG stuck on human, but we have Sheik on random and SaySo on random.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like this map is like we're playing on frozen marshlands. The veto resulted in that map. I mean, in the end, there were 2 maps remaining. It was Silverpine Forest and Frozen Marshlands, and Qwest went for Frozen Marshlands. I think it's his favorite map. It's a 4-player map with a level 10 Drake in the middle, and whenever there is a level 10 Drake somewhere on the map, it's good for Undead because they have Gargs really early in the game, so most likely they get this unique spot, so it should be good for Undead. I hope the server we picked here is fine for everyone. Wow, look at this.
Damn, we're almost on time. And we got Qwest on Undead, Sheik on Undead, and SaySo with Orc again.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Orc very strong in this patch, like arguably the strongest race. But not too many people can unleash their full potential. I think SaySo, among with Still, are 2 of the guys who do best with it. So yeah, let's see. He was very good. He was doing very well in the last not FML, but W3 Champions Finals, SaySo with the Orc. Okay.
Looking good. And now, as always, guys, the most stressful part for me in this entire broadcast, aligning player names with player color. Give me a second. Overlay will be there in a bit. Just give me some time while RulaZ is introducing the fine folks already. Here we go. FFA Night 8 on the way.
All right, so top left, we have the only orc in the game, which is SaySo.
I really hope he's a little more active than second last time.
Then next one on the bottom right, it's the human, it's the OG, it's BobbyOG.
RulaZ's working on his introduction game here, I see.
Yeah, I was just stalling a bit of time to know which Uni undeads were. Okay, but now we know. Bottom left, in teal, we have the reigning champ, Sheik. And yeah, Sheik, who is stealing the most common build order in FFA, invented by the guy in the top right. His name is Qwest.
Alrighty, there we go. Overlay is up as well. And we have a game. Could be 30 minutes, could be 3 hours. You know how FFA is sometimes.
Yeah, so characteristics of the players is pretty much Bobby, the most aggressive one. Like, he is always going for a 10 to 12 minute push. He's never hoarding. And therefore, he will determine the pace of the game. And I think also SaySo, like on this map, it's mostly top versus top and bottom versus bottom fighting, because there is this middle gold mine here, which is unique and has like, I'm not sure, 15 to 20k gold in it. So the most important point on this map, because it can give you one additional expansion. But I also know that SaySo is having some issues against Qwest, because Qwest is just very, very strong. And Qwest has been rushing out SaySo quite often, like rushing meaning 80 supply push.
Is that like a personal issue, or is that
no, not really,
a playstyle related thing? Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, Qwest is saying that Orc is completely inbuff against Undead. So no chance for Undead. So he is mostly trying, as soon as he sees an Orc, to get him out as soon as possible. Because once their hero levels get too high, it's gonna be really, really hard for Undead to hold. Like, he's complaining that even Lelu with his off race can beat him in the late game fights. So yeah, I think Qwest wants to take out SaySo as soon as possible, and Bobby is kind of aggressive player anyway, so I think there might be a lot of action here early already.
This is an Alchemist first, no Blade Master by SaySo. I
Yeah,
am confused.
Yeah, like Sheik was pretty much playing Alchemist first every time with Orc. And then there was the mirror image buff, and then suddenly everyone played Blade Master, and Alchemist slowly but surely finding his way back to the game. And I think it's mainly now because of 2 undeads in the game, and Acid Bomb in combination with Bats is a very nice synergy against Skarks, and also partly against Frostworms. So yeah, it just gives Orc a little bit better chances versus Undead, and I think that's why he went for it.
Feels like SaySo is a little bit in trouble already, almost losing the Alchemist on the left-hand side. It took quite a while to get the peons in production. Maybe it is a little too early for SaySo.
Yeah, but you can see at his build, his tier 2 tech is almost halfway finished. He skipped the barracks and he already has his expansion up, so super greedy opening build at the cost of creeping speed, of course. But yeah, we can see every player already has his expansion up. Ooh, but that's the annoying human bug. Okay, he now realizes. Like, if you harvest lumber before building your main hall, then one peasant is gonna go on wood after the hall is finishing. So you always have to manually send him to lumber again. But yeah,
didn't know that.
In time.
Also, little help by chat when it comes to trivia about the players. BobbyOG is the brother of Deuce, who was once the American War 3 champion back in the day when the regions were still separate. So thanks for that info.
Yeah, exactly. Like, both playing a lot of FFA these days. Like, I think Deuce also pretty much exclusively on FFA these days.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can see everyone is taking the free expansion. Like, this expansion here has no creeps, so everyone went for a super fast expansion combined with a fast tech, except for Bobby. Like, human is known to be able to take the natural expansion anyways as soon as the hero comes out. So he's rather going for this expansion. I also like it more because it has way more gold. If you compare it, like, these free expansions only have like 6.5k or something. So yeah, it's a better balance in mining the gold mines if you go for for the ones with creeps first. Okay, it's 23 o'clock. Oh, it's way beyond 23 o'clock, and still, where are the shredders? Okay,
We got
it looks like
one here. We had... Wait, I saw more. We had one here.
okay, so they already went for it.
Yep.
I just missed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Guess as an undead you kind of want it but don't really need it. But I don't see one for SaySo or Sheik.
Sheik has one, but Qwest doesn't have one.
Wait. Ah,
Qwest
yeah.
is red.
Yeah, true. Yeah, now I got it. True.
Yeah, and as you said, for Orc it's super bad if he can't get the shredder, but with his opening build there was just no way I think that he could take it, because his alchemist is always very low and he would just be contested here by the undead at the left side lab. So yeah, now there's a shredder for Qwest.
Alright, so we're getting there. Early game unfolds, everybody's getting more or less rich, everybody's teching up. Of course, there's no game without full tier 3 techs. Bobby a little late in comparison to all the others.
Yeah, I mean the others were, as I've said, super greedy with their attacks, like skipping. Okay, so he is suggesting that SaySo should take the shredder and he is gonna go for the creeps. Let's see if he's taking the deal. Nope, he's not. So he's acid bomb on the Gargs, and yeah, this is pretty much already a sign of war between those, which was inevitable eventually.
Is that smart though?
Wait, Qwest took the shredder.
Yeah.
Oh, like he doesn't need it at all, but it's just to
I mean, it's understandable. He made such a nice offer. And then he gets backstabbed. I would take the shredder as well. It's expensive, but SaySo doesn't have one. That's a problem for SaySo, I guess. He didn't get experience either.
It's a big problem. Like, you see it, look at his main base. He is on 2 bestiaries. He doesn't have Totem or Spirit Lodge. Like, usually you want to get all 3 casters on Master. And without a shredder, that's just impossible. So he's now stuck on air. And yeah, we have the early engagement between those two, which will slow down both in creeping. And this might open up the red camp in the middle to Sheik now.
Alright, it's a 3-minute cooldown on the shredder, so yeah, SaySo trying to get one, but there's a 30-second cooldown here as well.
Here.
Exactly, Sheik is here as well, and I'm kind of surprised that they are not calling that they're fighting against each other in the north.
Yeah, me too. Like, maybe it's like every one of them knows that it's standard on this map to go for top and bottom versus bottom, and maybe they don't want to give away that they are fighting, so that the middle camp is free. But yeah, as we see now, Sheik has more Gargs than Qwest, because Qwest lost 2 Gargs to SaySo, and this means that Sheik is now able to go for a red flag in the middle, which is amazing, by the way. Super much experience. Watcher ward, permanent ward for the entire game, and a super high level item, Staff of Silence. Amazing item.
Sweet! Yeah, this goes pretty well together. Of course, with Gargs, very easy to creep as well. So
yeah, here's the perfect inventory, by the way. Here is Scroll of the Beast and Healing Wards. Like, this was introduced by Qwest as well for the undeads. Perfect synergy with the Gargs. And yeah, super nice start for Sheik here. But also Bobby is doing well. Like, he's getting the middle expansion uncontested, which is also a lot of XP. Plus the red camp at the bottom. And the left red camp is gonna go to SaySo. So yeah, Sheik is getting the middle camp, but at the cost of the left red camp and the bottom red camp and the bottom expansion. So yeah.
Sounds pretty balanced to me so far.
Yeah, except for Qwest, I think. Like, Qwest is kind of far behind. So Qwest should go now for this. So maybe he can take the 2 reds at the top. First he's gonna go and buy the Scroll of the Beast, as I said. That's very, very nice for the Gargs, plus 5% damage. And yeah, I'm not sure, maybe Qwest is expecting SaySo to creep the reds at the top. So he's going for the more safe experience orange camp. Which also drops a nice item, Pendant of Energy, that's also perfect for a Dreadlord. And at the bottom we can also see the first fight here, or Let's see. Small engagement, but the Paladin is dying. Nice Wind of the Wind preventing the staff.
Well done by Sheik. Of course, great one-on-one player in all these engagements. He should be ahead. Nice timing. There's also Claw still, and he's calling it now. Okay,
Yep.
Sheik versus Bobby.
And both have already broken upkeep, so yeah, we know, like, they know each other. So Sheik knows that Bobby is gonna go for an early upkeep break. And since he has the expansion in the middle, he also needs to break upkeep, so this opens up the first fight, whereas on the other side, SaySo is also breaking. Okay, but let's watch the fight at the top.
Okay, but there's very, very little currently in this army for Bobby. Handful of priests, couple of rifles, gyro here and there. Should be down to the heroes very soon.
Yeah, he has not too many production buildings. He has like one of each, and he's producing a tank, which is good, but tanks takes like 1 minute or something to build, so super slow. That's why you always need like 12 to 20 workshops as Sheik does.
Of course.
And we have one Dragonhawk Rider, which is totally useless here in this case. Like, Hawks are nice, but only to prevent the kiting, which isn't taking place yet. But also the Water Elemental is now pretty good. And the Scroll of the Beast, questionable use here with this small army. Like, you most likely want to use it when you are at 80.
Maybe misclick.
Wasted, I think.
We'll see. Yeah, Dragonhawk's also not that great when there's a Staff of Silence in the mix. But alright.
Oh, another. Oh, that was not too good here. This shackle was not gonna work. And now we have the healing wards, but nicely taken out by Bobby. Looks like a rough fight. The Water Elementals have to carry, I think.
Paladin goes down
without
again.
Divine Shield is just loading all the time. But yeah, now with the tanks, and also the Hawk now. Nicer, but good call on the guard. Next healing ward. We are kind of micro-intensive fight here.
Yeah, problem for Bobby is everything just trickles in, while for Sheik, obviously everything is already here. Trying to get the worm would be a big pickup, but nope. Great saves by Sheik.
The good thing for Bobby is he is mining at the middle camp, so +1 expansion for him. So he just has to stall pretty much. So he's still on 2k gold, so that's a lot of possibilities to stall. Got one more Avery up, so another Hawks get produced, and he is at 78, so that's perfectly fine. He pulled Sheik back, and Sheik, as you can see, is broke in comparison. So great hold by Bobby. He has now the exploit advantage, and he's now gonna go and be aggressive. No more heal wards, no more Scroll of the Beast. Everything is very hurt.
We have a fight in the north as well, where we saw the first Acid Bomb and Bat Rider combination, with Qwest now with Scroll of Protection up, and SaySo a little bit struggling in army, mostly down to the heroes trying to run away, but of course against Unholy Aura, it's not that easy. Berserker taken out as well, next level, new bats flying in. Come on, do it, do it! Nicely done. And
It's a bit of a rough fight here for SaySo, honestly.
Yeah. It started to go downhill relatively early. He's fighting.
And look at the production. Look at the beastries of SaySo. He is queuing so many Wyvern, but yeah, he just didn't have the lumber early, and that's exactly what I meant. Very smart by Qwest. He did need the Shredder, but just stole it for SaySo so that he is not able to get an army up in time at the one he wants.
Town portal gone now. 81 supply. Oh, sleep. Hello. Bye-bye. Thank you, Widow1 for the resub, and O'Kane, thank you for the resub as well. Alright, dust settles a little. I guess Qwest has to decide if he goes to 100 or go back to 80.
Yeah, Bobby can now perfectly fortify his expansion. Doesn't need to be aggressive at all at the moment. Sheik is the one who needs to get rid of this expansion, because otherwise he's just gonna get outgolded. And yeah, also worth to be mentioned, Alchemist second, but yeah, let's look at the fight first.
Okay, helps with the minus armor again. We see a wagon, interestingly, but against siege engines it makes sense.
Yeah, the Hawks are very nice now, because Sheik would like to kite this army, because the tanks, they deal a lot of damage if you're clumped up. So the Hawks are the perfect counter to it. But he has a Staff of Silence, which is countering the Shackles. I hope he's gonna use it.
Yeah, he did before. But
Okay.
am I confused, or there was a one of the wind against the tank? But
Yeah, that's correct.
With Cyclone that doesn't work, right? But with the staff it does?
Correct.
I never knew.
Yeah, and now Qwest is 100 gold, 96 supply. I don't think there's any way for SaySo to defend this. And on the other side, we can see both are also going into high upkeep. So 400 gold on Sheik. And the only one who is still kind of rich is the human. Because he's on 3 bases as the only one. And he's on 3k gold. So yeah, Sheik is pretty much all in here. Like if he loses this fight, then he is just losing to Bobby. So yeah, going in now. Trying to have more supply than Bobby at this time. Tank's the perfect position, but yeah, Dark's nicely chasing the Hawks, which are microed back. So Dark's out of the fight, Acid Bomb working nicely. So yeah, now we need a lot of staffs, but there's only 1 staff. No, 2 staffs, okay. But the Paladin, level 1 still.
Yeah,
so
and he got killed once already. The Ankh got triggered. Now he's back, but also very hurt. Double healing, of course, not too bad.
Yep, and on the top, by the way, Scroll of the Beast, Scroll of Protection,
oh, sick.
100 supply.
Oh, sick. This looks pretty bad for SaySo. Not much left. 52 supply only. We take the south again, or check the south again. But the Dreadlord is a little hurt.
It's quite of an even fight, but yeah, Bobby just has too much gold. And now the acid pop is kicking in. No more scrolls. Sheik has to get out of here.
Alchemist in the north falls. And I guess the TC will just follow. Oh my, SaySo is regretting that backstab from earlier in the game.
Yeah, and Qwest sending SaySo back to sleep pretty much.
A player's forces are under attack.
That feels bad, man. You get up at 5:30 in the morning to play some FFA and then you get killed in like 20 minutes. That's not good.
Yeah. And Qwest now already taking the middle. I mean, already it's quite late, but they had a big fight. And is back to normal upkeep. So is mining nicely and will catch up to Bobby, who is 100. And I don't see Sheik defending this. The reigning champ in trouble, guys.
Yeah, that's only 90 food, but he can't rebuild anything currently.
Yeah, but now the GG might save him, but I know that Bobby is usually just gonna go for the kill, not for the piece now, and go for the 1v1. But Qwest is also known to go for 100 and attack and disturb the other 1v1 and just kill out both, take out both armies and take the game from there. So I'm curious what Qwest is gonna do. 2 options: either he's staying on 80, taking all the expansions and waiting for the final 1v1, or he's gonna interrupt with 100, taking out both armies at the same time pretty much, and win the game from there, 1v2. So these are the options. Let's see what's gonna happen. But of course, Qwest knows that Bobby is not gonna go for peace here, as I would say maybe 80% of people, 90% of people would go in Bobby's shoes.
Okay, Sheik has not much left. And it's still like almost 100 supply, new reinforcements. He's not slipping in macro at all. He still has a 3k bank. Hero's gotta carry it, I guess, to a degree. And heal scrolls, of course. But this
is
Sheik
getting closer and closer to level 6 as well, so also nice. But only the Paladin. I mean, level 1 Paladin, it's so sad for him.
Some people just refuse to learn, man.
Yeah, and Bobby might be in trouble actually if he takes out Sheik, because Qwest is on 555 heroes and has the XP advantage.
Yeah, that does look pretty bad. Pally is back.
Sheik is not gonna tab out soon, I think, as he knows that the other 1v1 is over already. And at some point, Bobby is falling behind too much in economy against Qwest.
Yeah, the first gold mines are being emptied as well. And Bobby is also losing quite a bit. Will we get the Dreadlord to 5? Would be pretty spectacular.
Yeah, fighting on the base, of course, as we know, is quite costly.
Now we got the Pally level 2. Probably for Divine Shield. Silence again, so no real Holy Light currently. Okay, now it's fixed.
Yeah, but still quite impressive here by Bobby taking out Sheik in the 1v1. Even though Sheik got the middle.
Maybe it's not over yet. Maybe he can hold on and win this with heroes.
Yeah, and yeah, Bobby is still producing, like, and now, yeah, the scout from Qwest comes, and Qwest is a player, if he sees that both are trading equally here pretty much and are dead, like, he could already wait until Porters with like 100 supply, and now moving in to Sheik. But yeah, he's not doing it now. He is going for the more safe approach, which is mostly what you would do for these kind of show matches. Like in the ladder games, it matters less if you just go to 100. But yeah, Qwest is not as rich as I thought. Like he was on high upkeep against SaySo and didn't get the middle base up in time. So he still needs time to recover himself. That's why he's not going to go for 80 for 100s, because he just can't sustain it enough, I guess. But yeah, for now he will scout and be happy that he is mining additional bases.
Okay, let's see if Bobby is going for yet another attack, or if he leaves Sheik alive and lets him rebuild. I guess you don't have to finish your opponent now. What? Oh, sneaky expansion upper left.
Players' forces are under
Yeah, that's smart. Also, I'm curious whether Qwest is intentionally not taking this top left base, because if you're getting too greedy, then others will just piece, because there's just no way if they continue fighting to win. And yeah, the echo movement pretty sneaky as well from Sheik here.
I like it. And the Dreadlord is close to 5. I think with 555 he has a shot of defending against Bobby, so we have a
and I
three-way.
think Bobby might, even without chat, not be interested to go more now, because he knows that top is over, but it's Bobby, so you never know. He's very aggressive and really hates to piece.
a town is under siege.
Unlike all the other Canadians we know. Sheik also pretty greedy in no upkeep. He could maybe bank a lot, but nope. No, you're not doing that. Here's Bobby again.
Yeah, like Sheik hoped that Bobby will spare him now, as it is a freeway and he can bank on 50 a lot, but yeah, as you said, it's Bobby and it's not gonna happen. At least Paladin level 2 now.
Players' force.
Yeah, Sheik is already calling it. Wanna get a piece here. This way. And yeah.
Paladin, dude, that's the saddest Paladin I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and it's so important against undead Paladin high level, and it's not gonna happen, and I don't see a win against Qwest happening. He is getting the perfect preparation, like getting all the items he wants at
I'm not even sure
the moment.
if Bobby can win against Sheik, to be honest.
Yeah, true, like Sheik is catching up here in gold. And yeah, if he wins, it takes a lot of time, and it takes too much time, so that Qwest is gonna be ahead.
Yeah.
But as long as Qwest is not interrupting, I guess it's fine, kind of, to fight. Okay, and Bobby is realizing this didn't work.
Yep.
I mean, it worked, but it didn't work in time. Like, FFA is very time optimized, so to speak. So
yeah.
you only have very short windows to do certain things, like to win 1 versus 2s, to finish the third player if one player is out. And he missed that, and immediately after they pieced, Qwest comes in now into Bobby. And yeah, I mean, that's exactly the right thing to do, because if he wouldn't do it, they are scouting, they would say, oh, the Qwest is on more bases, let's go there, you kill the left, I kill the right. And yeah, Qwest is just preventing all of this by just forcing. Here are some reaction of Bobby. Taking out 1 expansion is good enough. And yeah, Sheik managed what he wanted to accomplish. He is now on 50, he can rebuild. He got the top left expansion. So we are pretty much equal expansions, except from Qwest, who is +1.
Alright, still in a good spot. Levels look also pretty good with 555. No ultimates yet, but man, these items are pretty sick on his side too. Made good use of the marketplace. And of course, is banking at 80 the entire time. So 3.7, that's alright. Sheik had to rebuild a bit. Is still at 50 though on his 2 bases. That's a lot of income. And Bobby has to do something, I guess.
Yeah, I was worried that Bobby is gonna just try and kill Sheik at all costs, like going 100 and roll him over or something. But no, he realized that that's not gonna win him the game against Qwest. And Qwest is also realizing that he's not able to go too much on Bobby, so that they will team up against him. So yeah, we have some even fights now, very fair, and let's see how this is gonna go, how fast the Paladin will die. But the Cloak of Shadows could be pretty sweet.
Is there like a lot of ultimates could change the game, right? Like mass teleport, transmute. That's pretty good
like
option.
Archmage experience is very, very promising, but you need to be ahead. Like at the moment, Bobby is not ahead, so mass TP is not too important because it's an aggressive spell more than a defensive spell. It's a spell that wins you 1v2s, but not 1v1s. In a freeway. And yeah, West kiting just a little bit too strong, heroes too high. He is just, that's the thing in an open field, human versus undead. They will just kite you until you can't do anything anymore. And yeah, undead is super fast in the movement, and Qwest is perfectly using that.
Another town portal, that's number 2. That's again 650 gold, everything perfect in a position for that swarm. Oh man, he's picking up one unit after the next, it's gnarly.
Yeah, he's taking perfect advantage of the weaknesses from Bobby. Like, Bobby has the Alchemist second, so he doesn't have a Mountain King or a Panda, so no haste, no bolt to slow down the kiting. And he's avoiding the direct fights where the Alchemist is very strong.
And Sheik in the meantime is just getting more and more rich. Loses a scout here and there, but that's about it. And
yeah, and kind of, I wonder kind of Qwest is just allowing Sheik to stay on 50 here. I think he didn't really scout it at all yet. So yeah, nice for Sheik. Usually shouldn't happen, isn't allowed to happen. But yeah, want more swarms, 625 mana on the Dreadlord already. And yeah, in terms of ultimates, I mean, of course, obviously, Alchemist ultimate is amazing. Like, you take out the worms one by one every 45 seconds without anything that can be done against it. And also the Dreadlord ultimate with the Infernal is a game changer. So pretty much all the human ultimates are great, and for the undead, it's mostly the Dreadlord and also the Lich if you want to go for bases, but that's too early anyways at the moment.
Yeah, I see the 12 o'clock by Qwest with 6 towers and a narrow, so Death and Decay might be helpful in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, these towers are super expensive on the one hand, but on the other hand, you can sell them after the gold mine is empty, which is in a very, very long time, as you can see. Like, this gold mine is super important, and there is rarely a game where these middle mines get mined out before the game ends. And yeah, fortifying these bases is super nice.
What the hell? Bobby's building a town hall right next. What the?
Yeah.
Right next to Qwest. Not too promising.
And he is having a lot of trouble. Like, these rifles at this stage of the game are doing nothing. The Hawks, as you can see, is a nice idea and worked against Sheik, but yeah, here in this situation, they are just falling. So I really like what Todd is doing in this situation, going for a pure tank army pretty much. So yeah, using all the supply for tanks. But yeah, I guess, he might need a Mountain King or a Panda.
Yeah, that's gonna be tricky now. Can't really swap out heroes anymore. Qwest still mining when he's getting Sheik, I mean.
Yeah, and no one called him out yet. That's so surprising.
And it feels like this happens quite a bit, like last time also to a degree. People just leave Sheik alone too much.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, now Divine Shields to prevent the silence, but yeah, it's level 1 Holy Life will not help a lot against level 5 triple hero.
And Qwest wins again. Sheik gathering more information. Some acolytes spread already. Because the gold mine was... Wait, killed by something?
A town
Not even
is
sure
Which
what
one?
that was. The upper left.
Oh, he might have just sold it. Yeah,
Maybe.
I think that Sheik is always making these mind games. Like, no one scouted that he was mining top left, so he just says, "Okay, I was never there, pretty much." Or
Nah, he did.
You'll never.
I think Bobby scouted it. There's a farm from him. And then maybe as a
Okay, I got
peace
it.
offering kind of thing, he sold it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. Like, usually this could be nice to like fake that maybe Qwest got the expansion. Like, if in 20 minutes someone is asking who mined top left, that she can say it was Qwest, which makes sense because Qwest had taken out SaySo.
Very, very little chat between the guys. It's not a rule that we put up. It's just these guys deciding not to talk too much.
Yeah, and it's mostly the more experienced the players, the less chat is necessary because everyone is scouting anyways what's happening.
Oh, dude, I saw a lot of Ashan games by now, and
Okay, yeah.
there's a little bit different there.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't read chat too much.
Oh yeah, that's
these
what I'm
games.
here for.
Because yeah, it also works like this, as you can see. And yeah, Bobby is usually pretty much never chatting. Like if Bobby is chatting, it's like almost too late every time. So yeah. But the Archmage now, it's also too late for him. He has no TP and the Paladin is silenced on his level 2. Wow, and this could be the game-breaking move here, maybe.
He's not even at
Yeah.
100. He's still at 80.
Yeah. But now he has a nice position here with the Dragonhawks in the cover of the tanks. So he's TPing out. Also, maybe he TP'd out because Sheik was scouting and he shouldn't look too strong, so that Sheik is not going to go on his expansion. And Sheik for some reason has 555. Like, how did he get to these hero levels? It's like even close to 6. Like, he was losing hard to Bobby and has higher heroes.
Nah, he
than
killed
him.
a lot, I think. Tanks give a lot of XP. He killed heroes at least twice. And he crept very well. Like, he's on 555 since the last time they fought. Feel like nothing dies.
Okay, he's on 65 by the way, because he's not mining anymore, so no reason to stay 50. But yeah, he managed to not getting called out for it. And yeah, maybe they didn't call him out for it because they knew that it wasn't too much gold anyways, and if they would call him out, he most likely would turn against him. So they rather went for their own 1v1 and not be Sheik a factor in deciding these fights. But Bobby is really broke now. 600 gold against 10k of Qwest. Oh my god.
Yeah, plus he has the big mine in the north for 8k. He has a mine on the left-hand side for 2k. He's not finished mining.
Yeah, and he has very nice items as well, at least on the Dreadlord. And 3 heal scrolls up again. Looking good for him. And yeah, as you can see, if you compare it to Qwest, if you compare it to Sheik, Qwest is never taking a direct engagement here. He's always kiting, using the swarms, even definitely K now on the tanks. It's also pretty sweet. Like, the human army is so slow and he's utilizing on it heavily with the kiting. So he's weakened the army by 50% before the fight, and now he is engaging.
These swarms, man. These swarms are way too good. Sleep on the Archmage, can't get out currently.
Yeah, like,
Bobby's in trouble. And Alchemist is so far away from 6, he can't rely on that. And the Paladin, once again, man, living a miserable life.
yeah, like, the Archmage. No TP again. Oh
Well, there's a staff, but not much else.
no.
That tank is attacking Sheik
And
on the
Qwest
left-hand
knows
side.
where the Archmage is gonna go.
Oh, we all
Yes,
do.
just
Oh, we all do.
He even dispels the healing so that he can burn over him.
Trying to mass TP, but there's the nuke. Not without losses, but very, very limited. And of course, he's rich and can go for these trades. Qwest with a fantastic push.
Yeah, and see, Qwest just shows how this is gonna be played, this matchup. Like Sheik was trying to fight directly in the army, but Qwest is just kiting. And if the army is damaged enough, then he's going to go in and yeah, just wins the fight without losing too much. Like he is getting more and more gold after each fight, more and more XP. Where Bobby, it feels like he didn't get any XP after he left Sheik.
Yeah, it is a
He's
problem.
in the worst position now, by the way.
Shaking Qwest, the undead sticking together. 1,000 gold donation. And Bobby, how do you rebuild from this? Like, so broke, hero down, very expensive.
Yeah. And that's a very bad point in time for the human if he starts falling behind in gold. Human is very strong because of mass TP and tanking bases. So you can set up critters or workers and zeppelins, mass TP a base, and then if the guy getting mass TP cries for help, then the other guy is helping and you mass TP to the other guy. So you can pretty much win the game within like 2 minutes. But yeah, at this point he has no gold, he has no supply to do anything of this. So mass TP is pretty much no factor in this game anymore, at least for now.
There's also no invisible units, and even if there is, then there's shades against it. Tricky spot to get out of there.
Yeah, and if he was Alchemist level 6, or if he had good chances to get there, it would be a way different story, but it can very well be that he will never see level 6 this entire game, same as the Paladin with his level 4.
I wouldn't mind it too much because the last Alchemist game level 6 I saw was absolutely horrible and boring. But
that's most of the time the case because you just can't bring armies against Alchemists, and so you always have to fight hero versus hero, take out one unit or one hero, or make them staff, and not too much. Ooh, Bobby's going on Sheik. Like he is not feeling like he is behind. He's just...
Maybe he feels like he needs his XP, but doesn't want to fight Qwest anymore.
I guess so. Yeah. And it's right. Like his win condition is getting Alchemist to level 6. Other than that, there's no way. And they need to team Qwest a lot, I think, because Qwest is so rich, 11k gold, and still has like almost 6k gold in the top mine. Oof. But very dominant game by Qwest. He hasn't lost the fight.
Yeah, but Sheik must realize this as well, right? Like he has vision, a lot of vision. He sees the hero levels aren't rising. He knows that Sheik is mining like crazy. That Qwest is mining.
He also knows Bobby is mining a lot. So I'm not sure.
Alright, next fight. Here we go.
Decay again in the back.
Wants to get rid of that hall. Infernal. Oh my god, that Alchemist is not gathering any XP anytime soon.
Perfect sleep on the Paladin, so there was no way to staff because the Infernal landed on the Archmage and the Alchemist. So everything set up perfectly. And just flawless game by Qwest. Oh my god.
He's dangerous, man. He is very, very dangerous. These poor tanks can be picked up one by one. I mean, at least the Paladin is getting some XP, but also not too much.
Yeah, I know how it feels to play versus Qwest. You feel so stupid and so bad at times.
Oh, that does sound like all of the games that I observed.
All of mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just joking. You're a very good player. Even Neutron said that.
Alright, but now Sheik finally realizes he has to do something. But what is left to do there? Like, Qwest perfectly set up the 1 versus 2 towers at the spots where they matter the most, in the main base and at the mining expo. So rough to do a lot. Maybe Sheik needs to go direct 2 versus 1. Meaning he has to fight with Bobby against Sheik, but Sheik is very good in distracting and utilizing his movement speed advantage. And this might be another guard for him. Sheik.
Not yet, but here we go. Okay, looks like they are uniting the army. Sheik is preparing for the backstab after asking for 1,000 gold. Is he turning on his donator? No, he's not.
Yeah, there's just no way to catch Qwest. Like, Qwest can pretty much decide how much he wanna fight, when it's time to pull back. Like now, he's running out of mana, and he already got a lot of things done, and he is pretty much the only one mining. Like, okay, Bobby is also mining, but he is at 96 gold, so not too big of a threat. He's trying to recover, but every time he recovers, he's dropping back again.
Also, the mine is bigger in the north still, but Sheik is constantly scouting this. Like, the shade is right there. He knows how rich Qwest is. He must have a game plan to win late games somehow. Sheik has to act at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Maybe once the mines are empty and then he backstabs? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at least he has 555, so this is most of what you need in Undead Mirror, because you have level 3 Nova and level 3 Carrion. But I think he's underestimating the gold count by Qwest, maybe.
But he saw that the left-hand side's expansion was mine. He knows about the 12 o'clock. I don't think he underestimates him in gold count.
Mm-hmm. True, true. Yeah, very passive game by Sheik now.
Bobby desperately trying to make something work, but against the shop, against the towers, on Blight.
Yeah, again, definitely K. Like, it's not too much damage, but it's still better than nothing.
It's
and
great.
He's pulling back.
Great preparation for Carrion Swarm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he gets the Infernal drop, he gets another Carrion Swarm, so it's the first engagement. All the tanks are already at 50% of the HP. Okay, this is now nice shackling, but only 3 tanks left. The first one gets left.
Also so much armor. It takes forever to kill that worm.
Yeah. Now even fighting inside the towers, but it's still the best fight so far that he can get. But I think he only killed like 1 worm so far, so
oh, Pelly.
not too much. Yeah, Pelly again.
And now hiding in the towers.
Yeah, there's clouds, but yeah, the griffins or the hawks get taken out very quickly.
It's so crazy,
left.
like there's heal wards, heal holy light, there's heal spray, but it's still not enough sustain for these fights.
Yeah. And the Alchemist is now at 5.5, so yeah, getting there, but the gold is not getting there. Okay. I mean, he's doing quite well given that he's fighting in all these towers, but at least Qwest can't kite him this much anymore.
Oh, Alchemist.
Yeah.
Don't risk it. Trying to trade the Dreadlord
Dreadlord
for
though.
it?
Dreadlord.
What?
No mana on the PK. Dropping TP. Oof. Well done. So again, before losing most of his stuff, Qwest is TPing out, but yeah, still quite nicely done.
Oh, sick fights. Oh my god. And
Yeah,
also,
Qwest is at 61, so yeah. Nice.
Also, oh my god, Buttcrumbs with another $50 for Baron and Nabu, who have nothing to do with this FFA night. So there's $100 on the line now. What the hell?
Wow.
Buttcrumbs, you're a saint.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, this is becoming a WC3 Champions final now.
Almost, yeah.
So I think the Alchemist is out of the fight. I missed it.
Yeah.
I think he got stabbed, but yeah.
No staff for the
exploding.
Paladin.
Wow, I think the 5th time. He really needs to get out here, and yeah, he manages to do some nice. That was important. And hey, yeah, Bobby is leaving. Bobby is riding, and he is pinpointing the gold of Qwest pretty perfectly. And yeah, Sheik knows that if Bobby is chatting, there's
Stuff
danger.
is bad. Yeah, stuff is bad. Real bad.
So yeah, I mean, this game can get very interesting if the Alchemist reaches 6th. If not, I think it might just be a little bit too little to tear down Qwest, even 2 versus 1. But no, maybe not. Like, even Bobby did very nice on himself into towers. So if there is Sheik, I think this is very, very winnable.
Alright, after this, nobody's mining anymore. Tiny bit of gold in the north, but it's not even worth building a base for it, really. Okay, this is what they have to work with. 1600 for Bobby, 3000 for Sheik, and yeah, 10,000 for Qwest.
Yeah, I think the win condition for Qwest is not losing his base, like using all his gold to fight the 1v2, trying to disconnect them as good as possible, so trying to fight them 1v1. So yeah, I'm not sure if the base is strong enough to fight the 1v2 directly, but we'll see. Yeah, again, nice zoning out, but also nice dodge of the swarm.
Alright, Bobby might have to help soon to even the odds. Ah, he comes in. Alright, crucial moment in the game now.
Yep, coordinated 1 versus 2 at the same time. This is how they can break him. And Qwest, I'm not sure if that's the right choice. He's not pumping, so he is pretty much giving up his base. And yeah, this will end in a
lot of
hard
damage
game for him.
Okay. Still has so much
it's
gold.
pretty much the Qwest move. Like, if you get teamed, there are multiple ways. For Undead, most of the way is to disconnect them and fight them on the way to your base. But yeah, they're already inside your base, so maybe that's why he's not considering that option anymore. And he's on 72 supplies, so no chance to fight these two armies together. So he's going for the other way to avoid the teaming, sacrificing the base, selling and getting more gold for it. And yeah, playing the low on building being that game.
Alright, but does he have Acolyte somewhere? Ah, he has a Zap here. Alright.
Yeah. You always need a sub if you're planning to do that. And he also has a couple of shades, I think 4, that's good. But yeah, I'm not sure if this was the best decision. I mean, obviously we know exactly the gold counts of the others. Qwest was fighting SaySo in the beginning, so he doesn't know how much gold Sheik does have.
Okay. New Necropolis upper left. While the rest is cleared out.
Letting his base die is pretty much signalizing, okay, team me to death if you think you can win the 1v1.
Yeah.
And if one of the other guys doesn't think he can win the 1v1, then they will stop teaming him. So let's see what they are doing. Like, Bobby's on 50 supply, 1.8k gold. So he shouldn't think that he can win the 1v1 versus Sheik. Sheik, on the other hand, 73 supply, 3k gold. Most likely also doesn't think that he can win the 1v1 versus Bobby, but it's close, it's close. Like, we'll see what they're going to do.
Bobby and Sheik, of course, still big bases. But yeah, army-wise, it's really troubling for Bobby. Also, in Hero Arena, it's really not that impressive to have Archmage, Alchemist, and Paladin. I mean, at least there's no ultimate.
So yeah, Bobby is not going on Sheik.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't look like it. One Acolyte got killed. Qwest moves back to his former main base. Could always be found, though. yeah, the calm moment in the game right now. Oftentimes at this stage, what to do,
Yeah,
where
so
to go, where to engage.
Yeah, so Sheik either has to hope that they are not want to go for the 1v1, or make sure that they don't want to go for the 1v1. For example, figuring out who is stronger or weaker. I think preferably figuring out who is weaker and attack this player. Because if the weaker player in the 1v1, which would be upcoming, gets weakened even more, then he will never go for the 1v1 and take out Qwest. So he could try to force the piece.
A town is
Right.
under siege.
Pretty important. They take out 2 of the Necropolis, but of course, you can do that 40 times over if you're Qwest.
Yeah, exactly. So I think for now, Qwest is just gonna take a look. Okay, who is continuing to team him?
Yeah.
Are they both gonna continue to team him? And if he loses too much, then I think he's just gonna attack one of them. Write in chat, okay, I suicide you, whatever.
Of course.
And then he forces the piece.
Followed by bad game, oh my god.
Exactly. Okay, at the moment, Sheik is gonna hunt the Infernal into Bobby's main and not continuing there. I mean, yeah, for Sheik, I think it's not the best choice. But yeah, it's interesting. Like, it's always very interesting how players estimate other players' gold counts. Like, Bobby pretty much was perfectly spot on, so he knows that Qwest died on a lot of gold. So he knows that Qwest is not out by any means, and he needs to be weakened more. I think if Qwest is not attacking anyone, both Bobby and Sheik will just continue to take out buildings of Qwest. But Qwest, I think, only has 1 Acolyte as so often. And with only 1 Acolyte, you are always close to being taken out.
Oh
Like,
yeah, we
one
know exactly.
time you find the Zeppelin or snipe the Zeppelin with like Gargs, game is over for you.
Or there's a surprising sapper at certain points. We've been there.
Exactly. And yeah, it was already close. Like, this tank here almost scouted the Zeppelin. And yeah, Qwest again, 10k gold on his last building, which is a cigarette. And Bobby, yeah, is not accepting to the piece offered. And yeah, now most likely what's gonna happen is what I was saying. Qwest asked for peace. If he agrees, it's nice for him. If he declines, then Qwest is most likely gonna go on him, weaken him, so that he can't win the 1v1 versus Sheik anymore. But yeah, playing with fire here on this 1 Necropolis, and oh my god, this Zeppelin. Like, it could be flying straight into Sheik's arms, and then he would be on 1 building. No Acolyte. Supply blocked.
Basically
This
dead.
is so clutch for Qwest here, and he always gets into these situations in every game.
Oh, Sheik is moving. Oh, was at least a little bit. Wonder if he knows that the Zeppelin is here. Probably shouldn't. Oh, Gyro finds the Zeppelin.
Oh wow, that's
Is Mass
so
Telly
far
ready?
no way. Yeah, so far no way to take out the Zeppelin quickly. And I don't think he can afford to run into Qwest's hands. But yeah, I mean, Qwest is... I'm not sure what his strategy is. Like, is he really thinking that at some point they will stop? Or what's his exact plan?
Qwest is unpredictable to me, man. I have no idea what's going on in his brain. Butt Crumbs with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And then Sheik again close to find the Necropolis. And the Gyro scouts it as well. So Bobby knows where the last building of Qwest is. He just lost the vision on the Zeppelin. So as long as the Zeppelin lives, there are buildings.
Sheik, by the way, is already preparing for the late game as well, digging holes into the forest to then build.
Okay, so Sheik scouted the necropolis, but is not gonna take it out.
Huh.
So I think he wants to do Bobby. He wants to do Bobby the dirty work, so that Qwest is getting angry on Bobby and goes on him.
Yeah,
So
Sheik
for
is
now,
a-
it's just gonna get in some scouting info, so to know where all the buildings are, that in case he needs to kill them, he already knows. Bobby with the pretending to be weak movement formation. Okay.
happens to the best of us. So we need another building upper right. We got that. Wonder if he's playing a little more careful now. Nope, not at all.
Yeah, Bobby wants Sheik out. Yeah, it's always very risky. Like Bobby very confident in his kills, and he already got Sheik. Sheik is on 100 supply, by the way. He has a hidden army prepared.
Ooh.
So he's in a very good spot. Like this would be third time defending his title.
Forces are under attack.
That's a new record.
Yeah.
I think even Neutron couldn't do it.
Now things happen that were obvious to happen. Like Qwest tried to go the peaceful route, but it didn't work. And the Dreadlord. What?
What? Tanks around! Oh my god! Town port last
the
second
TP,
though.
nice.
Whew. Yeah, this army, of course, you don't have Stormbolt or anything. It's tough to kill heroes. There was some kills. I think 2 Gargs died, plus the TP gone.
Wow, this Infernos around is huge, by the way. Like, it takes forever to kill, but the Alchemist should... Like, he might even move back the Archmage and the Paladin in the end. Just to get the XP on the Alchemist. So let's see if he's gonna do that. So much juicy experience. Oh, he's not gonna do it. He's mass TPing, but got cancelled. Okay, this was a peasant. Got taken out, and yeah. Oh, this is so rough with this single Zeppelin, 9k gold, one building. Over and over again by Qwest, Mr. Greedy.
He is a thrill seeker. Thank you, 8KP Digger, for 53 months. FFA best format since 1-on-1. That's kinda true. And 2-on-2. And 4-on-4 is kinda nice as well.
And Toxic saying Qwest with 10k gold and 3 buildings, name a more iconic duo. That's true. How much gold is left in the human mine? Yeah, I was also wondering. I think it was like
much.
1k even.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong on that. Maybe he long distance mined some already. So yeah, Qwest is going for a second building. What a coward.
Yeah, he sees his game is in jeopardy. He has to double his buildings. More gyros. Trying to find the Zeppelin, I
Is
guess.
under siege.
Yeah, so Bobby is taking out this necropolis and might also scout the island. No,
If you kill that, I suicide you. Thank you, Butcross,
Yeah,
for gifting us up
exactly.
to Eshan.
So tell me that FFA is not predictable. Like it's super predictable.
Well,
Like,
if you spend years on that game mode and know almost
Yeah.
every variable, then it might be for me, dude. I have no idea what's happening here.
Yeah, like you just have to think about every player win condition and yeah, how to take out one player's win condition. And yeah.
Congrats,
I
Sheik,
can predict
returning
perfectly.
the chat line from earlier. It all comes full circle.
Oh, okay, it worked. It worked in a peaceful way. I mean, not really peaceful, but in a threatening way. And yeah, as you can see, I told you, Sheik is sparing Qwest so that Bobby has to do the dirty work, and Bobby is the one Qwest is getting pissed. But now Bobby is getting pissed on Sheik, so if that happens, suddenly Sheik is getting tea.
Oh,
And
man.
now we have the same story like last time in Qwest space. Now repeating at Sheik space. What is Sheik gonna do? he is at 96 supply, so he can do the same as Qwest, letting his base die, hiding his army, and then going on Bobby and go for the base race in the end. Or he can just go for the thing I told you I like the most, and I think he's doing that, intercepting the players who wants to team. Because they have to coordinate in public chat, so Sheik is for once having shades to confirm where they are, and for the other have chat to confirm where they are. So he can intercept the players, and he has the most supply, so he should win the fights. But that being said, he's still hiding 12 Gargs and the Worm, so I think he hasn't decided yet what he's gonna do finally to fight the teaming. Is he gonna go for the direct 1v2? Or is he gonna go for the Qwest? Let the base die play.
A player's force
Anonymous, thank you for yet another gifted sub. There's a hype train coming, everybody. Choo choo. Let's see who has the faster train here and who derails quickly. Yeah, seems to still be a bit up in the air who's doing what.
And with Alchemist level 6, this game could be very interesting.
Yeah.
Again. But yeah, it's still very interesting already. So yeah, Qwest strategy worked out without losing a lot of his army, like building all these necropolis cost him 3k gold, which was pretty much the threshold where he decided to go on someone if they continue.
Feels like Bobby is getting a little annoyed.
Yeah, because they are telling to go Sheik's main, but Qwest is not really going.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
And they all have pretty much perfect vision of each other, so they can assess the situation. Sheik's still hiding a lot of his army.
Like even in the chat game, scouting, do your own scouting is the most important thing, because they can tell you everything. You have to confirm that. And yeah. Okay. So Bobby scouted the top right necropolis. I mean, he already won. No, he didn't. The new one. And wow, Qwest going to 3 buildings now. Crazy.
Is that even the real Qwest? Maybe we have to check his IP later.
Yeah, debatable. But also debatable communication between Bobby and Qwest. Like,
100%.
Both say go on the main, and where are you for 5 minutes, and no one is anywhere.
Oh, Sheik
okay,
saying
now
the hello.
Gyros sees. And yeah, I think this could be the a good chance for Sheik here to engage Qwest. Like, if you know you're about to get teamed, then don't wait for them to arrive in your base, but yeah, intercept them on their way. But he's not going for a 100 supply interception. I think this would have been the best choice though. To take all his army and yeah, just try to intercept them. Now Mestic coming in on the Paladin. And yeah, now we have the same story as we had in Qwest base, and Sheik failed pretty much to intercept them. But he still has a nice preparation with the 100 supply and already swarming the tanks.
Qwest is also saving some army to the north. Doesn't want to have a game with no anti-air and lose like half his army.
He finished me?
Yeah, he has a wagon here.
Ah, meat wagon.
But Sheik knows that there's more buildings, and Bobby should know that as well.
Exactly, and you even know it, right?
Even I know it, exactly. Boom, there we have it. That's the big fight right there. But so far, it's just Sheik.
Yeah, they will have a hard time with the team.
Yeah, I think so too.
But Qwest, yeah, not really doing too much here.
It's just 3 damage so far.
Yeah.
On the combined army. It's weird. Oh. Qwest is losing quite a bit in the north.
What did he lose?
The Destros and maybe some
he was sent to the wagons, and now the Alchemist is getting nuked. Oh my god.
No! Okay, I missed that. He absolutely needed that Alchemist. What a horrible combined fight.
Yep.
Everything
And-
that could have gone wrong just did
Oh,
go
but
wrong.
now again, interception on the other side of the map. Revenge by Qwest, and this is a big one.
Oh
Next.
no.
Oh.
And the swarm, bye-bye, wiped out.
Oh
Jesus.
my God. I just wanted to say how well he did that.
Yeah,
Like, this
that was his hidden
he's got a
army.
yeah, exactly. The backup
Player's
guards.
force.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, Sheik's. Yeah, wow, if he didn't lose these guards, he would just win here. He could just go to the human or finish the undead.
A town is under siege.
But yeah, the human still needs time to revive the alchemist, and Qwest again kind of on a timer. Where is the Zeppelin? Okay, the Zeppelin is still alive.
Thank you, Eloy Derving, for the sub, and also Buttcrops for gifting even more. He's on a gift streak. Yeah, this is a fun situation. Everybody says they're finished, but nobody really is.
Exactly, yeah. Bobby lost the alchemist and tanks. Sheik lost 12 gargs. Qwest lost his last buildings, and
Wait, is that the last building?
a lot
No,
of
the acolyte is here. Okay.
I mean, Qwest has still some more gold to do this, but he can't fight Sheik anymore.
A player's forces are
I mean, there is no Gargs as anti-air, but of course there's Swarm and Nova, so that's a problem. Oh, and the gyros. Did they find the zap? I think they did.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Did he see it? They weren't on auto attack or anything, but did he see it?
Yeah, I think he needs Qwest though, yeah. I mean, he can't really kill Qwest now. with
Max up
his-
on Sheik. Mass Telly into Sheik space.
Ooh, nice. But I'm not sure if he can trade here cost efficiently. We will see. He has a TP at least. Okay, let's see. One tank left out. Second tank focused. Will be stuffed out in a second. Exactly. One staff left. And then he should TP out.
Yeah.
Okay, nicely staff and now TP. Okay, perfect. But he could do this together with Qwest. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't too much need of doing this all alone. But yeah, still nicely executed. Only lost one tank, saved 3. So one tank and one TP for, I'm not sure, graveyard and not too much else. Okay, Qwest coming in now. Man, I have no idea who is ahead here, honestly. It's so close.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sick late game.
And the Alchemist is just not level 6.
Town is under
Still
player's
quite far
just
away,
not close
actually.
to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just not close.
She can still hide quite a bit, but oh,
The gyros
what?
here.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, Qwest is not killing them, so both are aware that they need each other. That's good.
Shake 1400 gold bank can also hide quite a bit if these attacks continue.
A player's forces are under attack.
High tension.
Yeah, like every race has very good ways to fight the 1 versus 2. For Undead, it's most likely to engage one player and intercept them and win a quick fight against them. For Orc, pretty much the same, and Orc have the sentry wards. So with the sentry wards, they have vision of the entire map, so they always know where others are, and they don't know where they are, so also very good to intercept, and with Blade Master, very quick kills possible to finish. With human, it's most likely mass TP, like having critters, having invis units, having zeppelins with peons in other players' main bases, and mass TP there back to back. We see him STP, by the way, on a critter now. But I think it's just to synchronize pretty much. I'm not sure. I maybe missed it.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Alright, but they're moving in together, so they can't be intercepted and picked one by one. But you see the massive difference in movement speed right now with Unholy Aura 3, Ancient Django, and somewhere
Exactly.
a kilometer behind.
Yeah, as a human, you shouldn't move at all. Once you have level 6, you just mass TP from one spot to another. It's the only way to get there, pretty much.
I mean, the cooldown is gonna be off in a second.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, I'm curious what Sheik is like. Sheik, I think, is trying to intercept an army and/or trying to find the Zeppelin of Qwest. Like, I think that's the #1 priority for Sheik, even more than fighting an army or fighting a 1v2. And the Zeppelin is now finally fine.
Oh, that's bad.
This is exactly what he needed. Like, he can take out 20 Necropolis and it doesn't matter, but taking out the last Acolyte is pretty much what seals the game. But yeah, what is he going to do now?
Yeah.
Decay on the castle, maybe? Because he can't TP in and fight 1 vs 2, I think, at the moment, with 69 supply and triple level 7 heroes. So he uses this time where his base dies to either force back Bobby, which he can't really. And I'm not sure, doesn't he have definitely decay? Maybe he has Dark Ritual level 3.
I can check. Oh, I can't check.
Okay, and Qwest is offering peace because he knows that there is no way for him to win, because Qwest, I think, scouted all the Necropolis and killed the last Acolyte, so Qwest definitely just needs time now. He's on 54 out of 30, so I think with 5.5k gold it's worth for him to kill army to rebuild an Acolyte, but it's always a very close decision.
So there is definitely decay, I just checked.
Are under attack.
On both sides.
Thanks. So now it's about Bobby versus Sheik, and this fight Sheik is in favor.
Yeah.
And Qwest is though guarding. No, he can't really be guarding Bobby as he is in peace with Sheik at the moment. Oh, that's a tricky situation for Qwest now with 3 buildings and no Acolyte. And especially because Sheik scouted all his buildings. So Sheik can take him out whenever he wants.
Alright, might need him later.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, another important thing, peace doesn't mean that you are automatically both going on the other player, on the remaining.
Town is under siege.
But peace can also mean to just scout and see who needs help the most. Or just not fight anyone. So Bobby now wants the help of Qwest. But Qwest knows that Sheik can kill him at any time, so he is not allowed to team against Sheik, even though Bobby
Player's
needs
forces are under attack.
help against Sheik. So yeah, Sheik is in a great position. Like, he can pretty much decide or force the pieces in this game, even though he is the strongest. So for now, I think he's just gonna confirm that Qwest has no Acolyte.
And now we start to kill our army. We're rebuilding.
Yep. Okay. I mean, yeah, it hurts a lot, right? It's like,
Yeah.
you have to kill so much. This might even be your win condition, having the most army. But it's all for the sake of one worker, and especially if you lose one Necropolis, suddenly you have to kill 10 more supply. But yeah, I think it's a good decision. Like, Sheik has too much army, too many buildings for Qwest to do it on himself, and Sheik might scout the Acolyte now.
Ooh, that would be so bad. He cancelled it. And
No,
okay, he's here. Yeah, okay.
So one more acolyte for Qwest. This is now way more survivability. But I think he should build a second one. Like, why? Oh, okay, it would cost him another guard, so he's rather building a cigarette first and then go for the next acolyte. Which of course is risky, but worth it.
Bobby is starting to destroy his own buildings. You gotta explain that to me after the next push comes in. Because that Black Citadel is gone, and I think Sheik's base will then be eliminated as well.
Yeah, and Sheik, I think, now wanted to take out Qwest, that he saw that he has no acolyte, but now he has an acolyte and he didn't see it. So, yeah, again, totally shift. And yeah, the tanks are now great, and a lot of survivability of Sheik is now falling. And now they are both in his lane, so he's too late to defend.
Okay, he wants to fight, but Bobby isn't coming. Bobby is only focused on buildings.
Ooh, now it's getting really close to Alchemist level 6, and once he's there, then the worms will be out of the game. At least bands to the corners.
Yeah, and that makes Hero Arena a little easier, as the mass damage is gonna be gone. Most of the army will be gone.
Still his paladin, I think, is too low to be good in Hero Arena. So yeah, maybe not the most important factor, this level 6. Ooh, but Sheik scouts now that Qwest has an acolyte again. But he doesn't know where yet. But he saw that the Necropolis just started building, so he knows that the acolyte must be somewhere around.
Ooh, if only he would be flying north.
Yeah, it's a very stressful moment now, and he might hope that this is the last building and go for it now, but at the same time he is also down to 2 buildings suddenly, but they are very well hidden.
Okay.
Like, this is very nice for unless they can Inferno drop into the woods and then drop its way.
Yeah, same there on the left, exactly.
Yeah.
Qwest never did that. Would probably be scouted anyway. And now we're sitting.
Bobby, by the way, also out of gold, 75 gold, and definitely K first. The Necropolis is found, so I'm not sure where are the workers. Okay, one Zeppelin with the last acolyte, so Sheik is now role-playing Qwest with the last
Jesus!
Acolyte. Okay,
this is so close.
Yeah, and suddenly Bobby with his a lot of hit points could be in a very good situation.
Bobby lost one of his roaming workers. Zeppelin crashed!
Found.
Exactly! Oh my god! Bobby is here, not helping.
Yeah.
Also not destroying.
2 more cigarettes. No, not sure if they will come up, but it doesn't matter as long as the Zeppelin is surviving. Bobby is scouting the acolyte with the copter, so I'm not sure. Like, I think they at this point they also don't really know what to attack, what to spare.
Oh, acolyte!
Oh, that's the last one. Oh, the Zeppelin! No, not in time.
Save! Also the copters.
Oh, it got saved. Oh.
Yeah, but into the Zeppelin, he's ready.
Oh my god.
Life-saving Zeppelin.
Yeah. He doesn't have a Necropolis, so he couldn't get back this acolyte. This was the absolute last one of this game. Otherwise, he would have been revealed on 2 cigarettes.
Absolutely ridiculous. And now he's building another Necropolis, probably too. Sheik also building another one. Yep, this is sick now.
Yeah, and if all of them are at 1 acolyte and pretty much no buildings, then suddenly all these production buildings of Bobby are golden. Like, they buy so much time for him to scout and kill up buildings. What? Who's revealed? Ah, it's Bobby. So did Bobby kill his last town hall? I'm not sure.
What? Oh, I think there was
or was it the Infernal? Yeah,
it was an Infernal. Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused because you said before that Bobby is killing his own buildings.
Yeah, he killed the rags of himself.
Does Bobby have an acolyte and a peasant?
One was sniped on the right-hand side, and it might have been the last one.
There is 1 tank in the Zeppelin. Okay, that's nice, but there doesn't seem to be a peasant. I mean, he needs it the least because he has the most buildings anyway, so...
Would still be nice, but I can't find any. It's kind of hard. Oh, okay, he has 2 tanks here as well. That's about it.
Yeah, not having a peasant is very hard to win. But he is in the best position to do so
Is
because
under siege.
the others are also so low and on one acolyte. As you saw, Qwest could have been out within one bad.
How much XP is an Infernal? Do you know that?
No, I don't know these numbers.
There's another one he might be getting it. And if it's solo experience to an Alchemist, that's huge. But again,
Yeah.
no solo experience. Not even sure if he has the damage, honestly.
True, yeah. Tank.
Nope.
Can't get in the way in time. But now again, second try. Nice.
Yeah, but only, I don't know, 20 seconds left or something.
Wait, where's the Archmage?
Ooh.
Am I plan? Oh, he's
Ooh,
already...
yeah, he sent both heroes away. Is
Yep,
that level
now he does
6? Okay, he has the damage as
Yeah,
well,
I
probably.
think it is. Or maybe it's too... No.
Okay,
All right,
now
all
we're
right.
talking. We can sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Town
worms.
is under siege.
Yeah, and now it's even worse. Oh, now it's even worse to not have a worker anymore because
Yep.
now you suddenly have income.
Yep. Oh man.
A player's forces are
But you
under
can't use your income to get more buildings. Ah, that's terrible. Ah, this must feel so bad now.
At least you can get rid of these worms quickly.
I mean, is this now a stalemate situation? Like, Qwest on 1.5 buildings, Sheik on 2 buildings, and whoever attacks is gonna get attacked back, and they can't afford it too much. Yeah, really hard situation. Very understandable that they are resting for a bit. So Bobby is buying Boots of Speed. We can see the Alchemist is now on fire with the formation movement.
Ooh.
Okay, so Qwest is having his acolyte parked over here, and he has him with his army. Yeah, I mean, there is no best spot for your last acolyte. I
Nope.
think.
I will take my
Because
risk.
it either gets sniped by air if it's hidden, or if it is with your army.
Here we go.
It's also risky. Okay.
Attack in the north. Attack on the left hand side. Is there another building for Qwest? He's trying.
Yeah,
And there it
yeah.
is. Saved.
Yeah, like Sheik went for the gamble. He said, Qwest never has more than 2 buildings.
Oh, Death and Decay. Sheik. He's found out on the right hand side as well. Combined effort.
Oh, Bobby on the right. Yeah.
Yep, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
No, he
Sheik.
has no money.
He can't rebuild anything, can he? Oh,
Yeah,
there's
cigarette,
another
but
building.
He needs to sell items now.
But he's revealed.
What is...
A player's
He
No,
will
he's
be
not yet
revealed. No, not yet, but he will be revealed. Now there's a fight. Oh my god, things are getting crazy here. Bobby is
Yeah.
caught, obviously. He's selling the worms. He's gonna get rich. But the tanks are all falling. He has 3 in reserve, but everybody is losing a lot. And only we
Yeah,
win
yeah.
A entertainment and 10 more gifted subs by Bot Crumbs.
Oh man. Yeah, this feels like WC3 Champions Finals.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
yeah, Sheik is on his last cigarette, so he has to piece Bobby, because if Bobby moves to the left, the game is just over. So yeah, now he got a little bit of time to sell more items. Now he can afford finally another Necropolis, and this feels so good here now. Oof. It's the same situation pretty much as with Qwest, with the last Acolyte saved in the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
But now for Sheik.
Yeah, dodging bullets, man. This is nuts. Okay.
Yeah. Like pretty much both Sheik and Qwest having the same games, like both losing their bases to a 2v1, both solving the situation with giving it up, and now both losing almost their last building in Acolyte. Oh man. And both pretty much 2 synced attacks, like
Yeah, man. It was right at the same time.
yeah, death is near for everyone. But yeah, usually Bobby should be ahead in this situation, but he's the only one with no workers. So
Undead Mirror. On the
Yeah,
left-hand
yeah.
side, Infernal Drop misses. No stun with that.
And this is in favor of Sheik now. He has more army, way more army.
Yeah, Qwest doesn't want to
And
fight. There was
Does
not
Qwest,
enough.
Ooh, the necropolis of Qwest is not up yet, so he can't TP.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Oh.
Loses the DK. Can't rebuild because he has no supply free.
Yeah, already calling the Lich dead, even though he isn't. But little dust.
Now he could have
Okay,
TP'd.
Town is under siege.
Bobby sees it. That the Lich is not dead. So this is also like if you say Lich dead and then
Yeah.
next second it gets
Yeah.
scouted, it isn't.
Worm for free. Qwest is losing more and more.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Like Qwest had the better army than Sheik, but he had to kill all to afford an additional acolyte. So now Sheik had the better army and got Qwest. Ooh, immediately gets scouted again here.
Wow, sick
Rebuilding the-
scout by
the
Sheik.
altar.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. And of course, this is now suspicious. Like, he sees that Qwest has the money to build back an altar and a cigarette.
Yep.
So he also has more to build the DK. So it looks like that Qwest is quite rich. So he's asking Bobby to stop. So yeah, this is now constant piecing back and forth. Everyone trying to get the win, trying to eliminate someone by maybe getting the last building.
Players' forces are under attack.
Another building under attack. Sheik here on the right-hand side. He is attacking on the left-hand side. There's another necropolis. Qwest knows exactly where it's at. And are those the last building of Sheik? That 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Qwest has two
Qwest?
more.
Where's the acolyte of Sheik?
In the Zeppelin here.
Oh yeah, he always has it with his army. That's quite safe with him having the best army. But he haven't seen Bobby in a while. This means that still a lot of worms are alive because every time he sees Bobby, there's one worm less.
Players'
Yeah.
forces are under siege.
A little bit of a drop. Necropolis falls. This one by Qwest getting killed. The next, but another Necropolis is up there.
Okay, another even a tank now on Sheik.
Yeah, he's using the Zeppelins for this. Move it up.
So
move
I'm
it
not
up.
sure if this. I'm not sure if this Skark scouted the necropolis of Sheik, like, because this is the last building. But yeah, two more in the bank. Yeah, still a lot of items. Bell shield, Death of Silence, all of them. Give like 2 necropolis if you sell them.
Oh,
And
I
yeah,
think
Qwest scouted it, calls him out, bottom left, but yeah, loses a Garg for it. Or does he? Oh, nice movement. No, he gets stuck. Oh, he gets stuck at the. I'm not sure what this is called.
me
But
neither.
I think air units
Icicle-
can get stuck in this terror.
And Qwest is trying to
And-
rebuild heroes
Yeah,
again.
but he needs. No, he doesn't need more. Okay.
A player's
just needs
forces
time.
are under attack.
Yeah, this is so stressful. Like, if you are always on your last buildings, you know that the guy you are trying to kill is on his last buildings, but you know there's also a third guy. So, and you have to win the game.
Yeah.
So it does. And everyone is playing for their win, so it's super hard to manage, like, decide who to attack at what time. And yeah, the Infernal is going through the forest here. And,
Definitely
yeah,
confirms it.
taking-
Just a couple of hits, but yeah. Just I know where you are, mate. I know it. Finding the altar here as well will take quite some time.
It's good. Yeah, there's no way, and another chunk of gold lost. So Qwest dropping from 11k to now at 2k.
Oh, that is enough damage. Altar
Yeah.
gone.
All right, no break for Qwest.
No break for anyone.
Exactly. But Qwest, no. I just wanted to say he has a second acolyte, but scratch that, he doesn't. Worms bugged. Oh, look at this.
I can't leave. Is that the last one? No, yes.
Yeah, I think this is the same fate as the Garg had, because the Garg also tried to fly away, but somewhat got stuck in there. Look at this. There is a wall against air.
Is under siege.
How did they
I
get
cannot
in
get
but
up.
not out?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Big.
Warcraft 3
We have
is
another
a
Infernal
beautiful
on the
game.
Necropolis.
That damage is so sick.
Yeah, these Infernals are so great in the late game because they are magic immune, chaos
Players'
damage,
forces are under attack.
and don't cost gold. And they are so fast as well.
And can't be sold, yep.
Yeah. Okay, but the Necropolis survives so that the DK can get revived again.
Ooh, true. Oh, he just started. Just started the revive.
Yep. Another gyro is falling now from Bobby, so Bobby is on 33 supply. He's falling under the radar a bit, like Qwest and Sheik really trying to get each other out hard. And I really wonder how they aren't concerned with the amount of buildings Bobby has. I think they are quite certain that Bobby doesn't have a peasant, so this is all he can get, but still. Maybe it's correct, yeah.
Yeah, he's moving out. He spent his time. Okay. Invis Alchemist. Trying to get another worm, I
that's
guess.
sweet. Yeah, yeah. Grab him, grab him. Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, he grabs the
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. This might be even more annoying, at least for Sheik.
Okay.
Good
Now
thing
we
about
get
Zeppelins, they
Infernal Derby on the left-hand side. Opening
Ooh,
up
but
a
this
new
Infernal
path.
is going on the Acolyte.
Yeah, he
So
wants
what
the
a nice
Acolyte.
combo.
So bad, but there's another coil.
Oh.
There's more coils.
Wow, yeah. And
Sick
this is
save
the
by
last
Sheik.
Acolyte for sure. Yeah, very nice. A sick combo, selling the Zeppelin and finishing with the
Yep.
Infernal. This would have been amazing.
Really cool
No.
plays by these guys.
Yeah, not gonna happen. And this was, I think, the last Acolyte of Sheik. So if he lost that, then he would have been the one who has to decide whether to kill all his army
Yeah, exactly.
or another Acolyte. Whew. And the DK is now finally
It's back.
arriving back.
It's back.
He got enough time. Very nice.
Still
Getting picked up.
tanks waiting in the corners. New necropolis being built. And yeah,
Like
another
he has
set.
to hope that this necropolis is gonna go up because then he is getting another acolyte, so doubling his acolytes. This would be really huge. I mean, he's 1.7k gold. That's pretty rich for this stage of the game if you compare it to others. I'm not too sure about the items, how much items he has left on his heroes.
Who? I can check.
Qwest heroes.
Qwest
But I think they are still stacked because
he's still got a lot of
never-
auras. Oh, not too many, but yeah, he has still auras. He has a spell shield. He can sell quite a lot. Pendants.
Okay, so Sheik found him, and having this information now publicly available makes it an easy sell. I mean, I don't think it's easy. Like, I think he should have saved that cigarette to get another acolyte. And now the shade is on the worker, and this is the last worker.
Too little,
And-
too late.
Therefore, also finds the next necropolis. But yeah, I think this sell was bad because now this necropolis finishes, but he can't get the acolyte.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's building another one on the right-hand side. If both finish, he can still do it.
Yeah, but it's already scouted by the shade, so the infernal is already marching there.
True.
Oof.
But it's expiring. It's almost over. This might finish still.
Yeah, I think as Qwest doesn't know that this is expiring, he might cancel it now to get more resources for the cancel. Or is he gambling on it?
He's
Oh, he
gambling.
might be- yeah, he gambles and he might be correct.
No,
he canceled!
Oh my god!
No!
Oh, this is so sick, and the next necropolis
No.
is scouted as
Yeah,
well. What
exactly.
the hell? Split second. What is this
No.
game, man?
Yeah, and now Sheik is tanking.
Exactly. And where is his new building? He has one ziggurat to the side, but the necropolis is gone, these.
Yeah. Qwest hoped that this was the last necropolis. Like he definitely decayed even.
Player's
Yep.
forces
Ching! Another worm gone. Is that
Yeah,
Sheik's
so
last
Bobby-
building? He knows.
Oh yeah, he knows. Like there were a lot of gargs flying around, so he knows that there was an empty space in the woods. And yeah, this is the last building of Sheik. But since the necropolis got taken out, he can build his own here. And no one is attacking human. Like this is exactly what the human needed. The undeads fighting down each other,
Yeah.
and human can even sell units and is not getting punished for it.
Yeah. Globe Trotsky, thank you for the sub. The tank could just drop. There's the Zeppelin with the tank against the building. But Sheik is also right next to it. Oh. Or is he?
He just realized that human is also in the game.
Yeah. Little late, man.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, but Sheik has no business moving out because this is last. Maybe he should move out.
But Sheik knew all the time.
Okay, so we have a little bit of a peace now because the Infernal scouted the necropolis and didn't attack it. But yeah, rather they are going now on Bobby. Is Zeppelin 6 o'clock? Oh,
Ooh,
that's bad.
there's
That's
two
so bad
even.
for Bobby because they think there's a worker in it.
Okay, so they overestimate his power.
Yeah,
Well, it's
they
only
think he has a
3
worker
tanks.
in the Zeppelin when in reality he has no worker. Oh, that's bad.
A town is under siege.
Oof, intense game. Wow, very intense. But very well played by everyone here.
And now, of course, Zeppelin moved away. Not 6 o'clock anymore.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, what are you doing as Bobby now? Because now you got called out, so I think it's not the best time to sell worms.
I mean, how can he make the others believe that he has no worker anymore?
Exactly, yeah. And he's still struggling with this worm. He just can't get out.
It would be so funny if he tells him how to unlock him and then he loses because of that one worm. Because it's so close. You can see it,
Yeah.
basically.
A player's forces
Yeah,
are
maybe
under
this
attack.
one worm takes out the last Zeppelin or something. So yeah, they are pretty much all not lying. Bobby scouted both necropolis, so the Qwest is pretty much forced to build another one here, and that's 3-digit gold. Finally. But still big inventory, so survivability wise, Qwest is doing quite nicely. And Bobby is getting overestimated about his survivability, I guess, since they think he has a peasant, which he doesn't. He has 2 Zeppelins with 2 tanks, so that's
3
nice,
even.
killing the last buildings. Oh, 3 even.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he
Here.
keeps himself in nice win condition.
And water elementals to scout, pretty nice. They always do a little bit of damage against the building, so like I know where you are, I can come for you.
A player's forces are under
And yeah, EP is pointing out a very nice thing. Human has bad levels and can't nuke undead heroes,
Yeah.
so he is just getting ignored. So I do think that human pretty much has no win condition because they can just babysit their last building and there is nothing that can kill it eventually.
Phew, time to relax a little bit for once. This was some of the most intense 20 minutes in an FFA game since I started casting this with you.
Yeah, true. And of course now Sheik is running out of steam. He can't really afford to trade Necropolis anymore with Qwest. So I think they might start on punching Bobby's buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, you can at least like send the Infernals and decimate the units a little, or the buildings a little bit. If you like, that does feed a little bit the human heroes, but shouldn't be a big issue. I mean, it's not that they're developing a crazy new nuke or something.
Yeah, and Bobby also has a very clean win condition in his 3 tanks and his Zeppelins. So when under this babysitting the last Necropolis, which he can confirm with gyros, he has 3 tanks that can't get taken out in time, and if he brings the worms, then he can sell them. So that's also pretty clear gold. And yeah, the Infernal is now chipping away on the buildings of Human, which forces Human to act, and Human finds Qwest Zeppelin.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice dodge as well.
Dodge.
Yeah, it's a lot about patience now and not making mistakes for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, it can also be about going all in, as Sheik did before, like scouting all the buildings, scouting all potential acolytes, and if you confirm that there aren't more, or you know where they are, then go for a synchronized attack. But yeah, it doesn't look like it, but it looks like Bobby's gonna be forced to act if this Infernal harass on him continues.
Okay. Seems like everybody is playing it very patient now, very calm. Little bit of scouting, little bit of preparation, but everybody is so broke that you don't want to go for any unnecessary expenses.
Yeah, I think for now it's mostly about scouting information, like who has buildings where, who has Zeppelins where, who has workers hidden. And once you know all of this information, think about how you can kill one guy fast. Okay. Bobby offering others to lose the last pick.
That's a very good idea.
Let's see who is volunteering first.
I got an idea that nobody will fall for this.
Okay, so Gyro is again confirming. Okay, now of course the manips go to the inventory, the manips go to the amount of buildings, maybe to the army size, to hero levels. These are the standard things to look at.
Yeah, Sheik is the advantage of the biggest army. But not the biggest inventory anymore because he had to sell quite a bit. Both undeads have workers, human has mass teleport, and of course the biggest
we
base.
See a transmute.
We do. Ka-ching!
And that's a pay. No, he has. Oh, this was the second acolyte.
Yeah, he has one more. But he can't rebuild.
And now everything suddenly becomes GG.
Yep.
We know that.
Oh,
Okay.
but immediate scout.
Yeah, like all these small things can get you teamed in this stage of the game. Let's see if Sheik is falling in quotes on it. For it.
Ooh, mass tele.
Oh yeah.
That's a necropolis gone. Has to
So
build another.
again, Qwest started to synchronize an attack, so Bobby immediately reacts to that. Perfectly done. Drops the tank, mass TP is on it, and hopes that it's gonna be the last one. Ooh, and he scouts it. This is exactly what I meant.
Ooh, sick.
If you prepare for a move, you have to be very well informed about everything. So, ooh, that's nice. Oh, but
Dreadlord is here.
Dreadlord, okay, he doesn't have an orb, so the gyro survives. Very important for Bobby. This gyro is worth a lot.
Yeah.
But now, water elementals. Oh, last building. The cigarettes. The last
What?
building.
Oh,
He needs to drop the acolyte. But
And
it's
here,
Bobby.
Zeppelin
Qwest
getting
is
caught
out.
as well.
Qwest is out.
A player's forces are under attack.
They're expiring rather soon. Can he build something more? He needs to drop. He needs to build. Now! Saved!
Oh, he needs help. He needs help.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Sheik. Sheik
Oh,
is moving
yeah.
back.
This water elemental, though, it's okay, it's at half. That one's gonna fall.
Yeah, and the Acolyte. Like, Bobby only needs the Acolyte. But yeah, now of course Qwest is putting on pressure on the heroes of Bobby. So yeah, Bobby cannot chase the Acolyte, it seems. And now, yeah, Bobby already saying stop. He is thinking that he missed his timing.
Alchemist gets slapped.
Wow,
Oh,
these
that's
are
Quest.
so-
Okay, another building down.
And now Sheik is going for it.
Yep. Also on the
I think
Alchemist.
Sheik is just pushing for the win. I think Sheik is gonna go on everyone now. But now he's... Oh, but Qwest
Oh.
is just there in time.
Yep.
So Sheik's attempt to win is also failing again.
Ooh,
This
Hero
is
Arena.
perfect.
Let's go. Onto Sheik. Carrion Swarm onto
Okay.
everything. Sleep on the DK so he can't heal. Oh my god, this is so sick now. In the
Yeah.
meantime, we find the next Necropolis. The Paladin
Oh, the
finds the next
Paladin.
Necropolis. Acolyte is down. That
Bobby
was the
going
last
for
one.
next step. Oh, surround, triple waterman surround that
Oh
expired.
my god, Lich about to fall
The
as
Lich
well.
House down sleep, oh my god. And this
Will they
piece
piece
of
now?
tank.
Oh, Lich falls. The
Oh.
coil was up in the air. Oh my god.
And Qwest is losing this building. The tank is here, he doesn't realize.
He finally
Yeah.
got it. The
The
moment.
Acolyte is down. The Acolyte is down.
Town is under siege.
Bobby
Necropolis is
perfectly-
falling. Quest can't do anything anymore. He's out. Oh my
Bobby.
god.
Bobby is a god.
That was the perfect moment for everything. And now the tank on the left-hand side takes out the Necropolis there. There's not really much that she can do against it. Lich is out. No Orb of Corruption.
Oh my god, oh my god.
This is getting
Wow, what a game.
crazy. No Death and Decay
Town is under siege.
for a base race or anything. Sheik down to one building soon. But he has an Acolyte left.
Forces are under
And a little bit of gold.
Wow, this looks so bad for Bobby, and he made exactly perfect moves. Selling the Acolyte on top, dropping the tank, mass TPing as soon as they pieced and wanted to team him. Then he almost got the last Acolyte. He saw that he couldn't get it, pieced with Qwest against Sheik, who lost his Lich. During they fought Sheik, he backstabbed him, killed the last Acolyte plus the last Necropolis. And now Sheik is without Lich and Bobby's ahead.
And the Gyro finds the next building in the north. That's the last one for now.
Wow, this is so well played. That's so well played.
And the Zeppelin is
Such
of course still
scouting.
there.
Only these 3 tanks, two gyros. Perfect scouting, perfect movement, perfect decisions. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is just amazing.
Yeah, this is one of the best FFAs. Oh my god. Another building
Yeah.
up
And
right
I'm so
now.
happy that we have a big prize pool for this one because this deserves it.
Absolutely.
A town is under siege.
But okay, no Lich anymore. What can he even do? There's another tank in the north. Sheik might be
and he
out.
sold the destroyer, and yeah.
This
Wow,
must
again,
be it. This gotta be it.
Found both again. There's the Acolyte, but it's again over the water. Yeah, okay, it should be still in time. But no, he has no gold now. He only can build a cigarette again.
And then he will be revealed.
Yeah.
And then what?
Oh, Sheik. And now suddenly you see these buildings, even without the peasant, I told you, is so much time that Bobby now has. Even he doesn't have a
Players'
peasant.
forces are under attack.
Like, I'm not sure how many people would have won in Bobby's situation here. Like, this is just such high level. It's amazing to watch.
Alright, he has the gold again for Necropolis. Where
the
to
cigarette
build
has
it
been
though?
found, by the way.
Yep, he needs to build quick. The one
Yeah.
gyro takes out one worm on the left hand side because it's still
What a
stuck.
worm.
It's amazing. Oh my god, the Necropolis gets put down and he scouts it a second later.
Immediately, it's so
What the
on
hell?
point. This is so on point, this end game. It's amazing. This is just picture perfect game.
And now the gyro finds the Zeppelin as well.
Yeah,
Second
and the
gyro
Zeppelin here
joins.
has another tank.
Sick by BobbyOG.
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god.
Zeppelin is down. Building as well.
I mean,
Can he build
Bobby's on a
another?
timer, by the way. Don't forget that. Bobby is revealed, and he can't get any more buildings, so...
Okay. But this is the last
This
building
is
of
his
Sheik.
lifeline.
Right here, needs to build anything right now, and he does.
So yeah, Bobby has to continue this. It's not one. It's not one. There is only these buildings left, and an Infernal is doing a lot of damage to them.
A town
Bobby
Sheik.
will not get any buildings back anymore.
Infernal at 50%. Ziggurat found. Can he scout the necropolis upper left? Yep. Scouts it immediately. Again.
It's so sick. It's so sick. He has the Acolyte. He's
Yeah.
on the Acolyte.
If he finds him with the alchemist, this is over.
Yeah. Yeah, this Acolyte can't escape anymore, and the Paladin is already chasing.
Here we
We
go.
light that
That's
last
it.
building.
That's gotta be it. This is the last
Bobby has
necropolis. He
built
can't
6
rebuild
buildings.
anything. GG. We got a new
Wow.
king. It's BobbyOG.
Wow.
Holy! That was phenomenal.
Oh my god. I think this might be the best game we have casted so far.
I think so too. Like, we had crazy games here and there with crazy endings, but this also, there was so little downtime in this game. It started with the backstab of SaySo versus Qwest, and it ended like, what, 2 hours later with this amazing base race with a perfect performance by BobbyOG. So crazy.
Ooh. Wow. I don't know what to say, honestly. I don't know. It's just
Well deserved.
So
well
well played.
deserved new champ.
like he had 3 Zeppelins, 3 tanks, and 2 gyros, and he made the best of it. Like, there's no way to play this better. No way. He couldn't win direct fights. He didn't have a peasant anymore.
Yeah, for so long. When did he lose the last peasant? I think this was the state where everyone still had army most of the time. Mostly at least.
Wow.
Yeah, this is back to Warcraft FFA night, everybody. This is what we do every single Monday. Not to this extent, but you got the taste. Yeah, we usually hand out like silver and gold stars to great series. This will definitely deserve a golden star.
Yeah, I think so too. No way around that. Ooh, yeah, I mean, what a great way to end the season.
100%. And we're gonna get more of this with War 3 Champions FFA finals, and of course every Monday the FFA night. You put something very, very special together this week, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, if Kenny was the G, then Bobby definitely is the OG, right?
Exactly. It's something spectacular with the G in the name. Oh man. Sheik streak is over. New king, Kenny OG. One of the biggest prize pools we've
Bobby
ever had.
OG.
Bobby OG, what did I say? I'm so...
Kenny OG.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind already here. There's another $25 by Butt Crumbs. GG. $128 for the winner. And yeah, that was well deserved.
Thank you so much to the donor. And yeah, it's just an amazing game and so deserved by Bobby. Wow, I almost lost my voice now, and rightfully so.
Yeah, you tried to get Bobby on for an interview. I think he immediately fell asleep afterwards. It was too exhausting. But you're about to lose your voice. But as is tradition, rulers, you gotta tell the people where to get access to this wonderful FFA community.
Yeah, go to ffamasters.net.
That's this page right here. It doesn't tell the people the time zone, but there's some interesting links on the right-hand side.
Yeah, these are way more important. Yeah, click on the Discord link if you want to get invited to this beautiful community of FFA players. Todd recently joined. He has been a very nice addition to this community. A lot of talks, a lot of controversies, but yeah, it's part of FFA. It's fun. And go play on W3 Champions. We have ladder challenges. We might have a ladder reset for the upcoming season now. So yeah, if you want to get up to date, then yeah, go to the Discord and I will post everything that you have to know there. Also, if I'm allowed to make a little bit of an advertisement for this, we have the Real Deal tournament, which was an FFA tournament with 2 invited players to an 8-way FFA, Neutron and Qwest. And it had 2 FFA qualifiers and 4 1v1 qualifiers. So we have 8 players qualified for a final 8-way free-for-all match for $150. And BobbyOG, by the way, also qualified. He won one 8-way, the first 8-way qualifier, so he will also be part of it. It's gonna take place next weekend, or this upcoming weekend, most likely. So yeah, maybe we have the chance to cast it, maybe not, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. There are interesting names like, I think, Dice qualified, Blade qualified, Johnny Cage qualified. We have Neutron, Qwest, Bobby. So yeah, Ashan will be a pretty cool game. So yeah, if you are interested about all the FFA events, also W3 Champion Finals coming up, you can also participate there in the qualifiers. Join the Discord and get updated.
Exactly. Guys, it's been a pleasure. You celebrated the game. We celebrated the game. The players celebrated the game. This was really, really cool. And next Monday, we're back with more FFA. Tomorrow, we are back twice because we got TED Cup, the final round of 16 group with Moon, Sock, Fortitude, and Soin. Remo's gonna cast that. And I'll be back later that evening for ESL Meisterschaft with Sparta. We'll be casting Tibijak versus Leon, 84 versus Francis, Ido versus Tom, and Francis versus Leon as well. I think there's 4 games tomorrow, so lots of Warcraft here on the channel. If you like what we do, you can support us to enable more stuff like the FFA Night, like the weekly cups that we're running. On backtowarcraft.com/support, a link to our Patreon, to the Twitch sub, to the YouTube membership, to the donations that you can do with PayPal, credit card, and also crypto. We also slightly updated our merch shop, so if you're looking for shirts, hoodies, zippers, mugs, or bomber jackets, or snapbacks, that's your place. And shout out to Holy Energy for fueling this mission as well. That's about it. It was a bloody Monday, but that's the way we like it. See you tomorrow, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.